I'm at the bus stop now. How it is the nice song. I'm on my way to nowhere. That means that I don't know where I'm going. I'm just getting directions, what to take with me, what to leave behind, what to hide. It's like this amazing show that was around the world in 50 Days with Passepartout. Advise to let your kids watch it. One of the reasons that I know that I'm directed not by my schizophrenic mind, but and one of the reasons that you can still tell me that I'm connected to a spirit like Azaris or Set or Oreen, or I'm saying no because my direction is always connected to space and time, and I don't think that those ones control it that much to direct me. But it doesn't matter because even if that was the case, someone directed them and someone directed them until you come to the source. I'm just saying that I'm connected directly to the boss. Now I'm treating my scalp, which is another major issue because once some of your muscles are stiff, the connector from the scalp is hold it all the time and becoming eventually stagnated and pressing, and this is how you get headache and other stuff, especially here and here. I can show you by touching your scalp the hard part, how they lead to the muscles all the way to the feet. The reason that I'm saying that is that I'm not calling a God because the biblical God is merciful and kind and is busy all the time having count on your deeds. Who the F PJ-13 back? Who the F knows? Maybe he's a butthole. So when I said that I can prove about his I cannot even prove that he's just or merciful or so don't go with me there. I'm just saying that he's running the show. There is this boring show, I think, called Otis something. I was directed to watch only some of the episodes. In one of them, you see some kind of god like this that playing with everything on his creation and actually torture people with various means. Basically, it seems like this world is like that. Which is kind of funny because what I like about Moshe Kroy, which one of his books changed my life. In Hebrew is מעבר ליש ולעין, beyond what exists and what not. I don't know the translation. What was nice about this guy that he took his truth all the way. Every time he found something, he was actually living by it. So when he was believing in Ayn Rand's theory about being selfish, he charged his own mother with stuff. Making sense? Unless you feel you owe her. And this is, by the way, showing you something about my frenemy's position with A. like in one of the episodes where Leonard was frenemies of Sheldon. So the reason I'm saying it, it's all of the religious people, especially the Christian ones. There are contradictions, and then don't find it a reason to deny the entire thing. And the main part is this, God is merciful. On the other hand, he created hell. And then you have the show Lucifer, which is resembling the biblical version of the biblical Lucifer turning against God. Kind of retarded. You either created hell or you are merciful. It's not working both ways. But it served the plan. When priests are making money from your praise and coming to church and your money, then God is merciful because you will get paid. When they want to scare you, and this is another way to take your money, then there is hell. And that said that not only that God is not merciful, he's psychotic, because even if you are a great sinner, there is expiration date, jail time, pain. Here it's infinite. So what I'm saying, that my theory is already more making sense than the religion, because I'm saying he's not. And not because I'm telling you about he created hell, because you don't know if hell exists. But you don't need to look around you. This is why what the Buddha, Siddhartha, was having the good life, the prince, and he went out there, saw all the pain, and was seeking the truth, because you say, no, it's not making sense. Which is why I'm telling you that I don't really want to be here. And it's not only because of my physical pain, which now is better, but it's because the game is boring. It's that simple, you know, like it's a very good Lucifer show, even when the conclusion is retarded and most of the philosophy is distorted, but you can find there some truth. So you have Cain, which has a problem because he's immortal. He saw everything. Nothing is new. Not worth living. Was living too much time. So I created a system. I watch all the good shows, scan through large portion of the good music. When I was younger, I was very active love and sex life. I ate good food at buffets. I lived in 56th floor and whatever. So I'm not saying that I should have done it before, because it was interesting. But now not that much. I'm not saying entirely not. It's not boring as your life. But still, I think that my breaking point is that I lost interest in the virtual world, because when you have no life, you turn into the virtual. But this is boring me as well, because so I don't really have where to escape life to make it interesting. This video helps, because I'm not just doing my sit down. As you see, I'm sitting, cannot stand up for too long, and I know that it's not funny, but the reason it is good, it's just like you, I don't know what will be my next word, so it's kind of interesting. I could not handle if I was a stand-up comedian that every day do a show. It's kind of terrifying me to repeat myself and even pretend that I'm laughing my own jokes, because I hear them for the first time. For people not to see, it's boring. But this is how I live already for 25 years. And it might happen to you. Now, by the way, I'm rubbing here and here, because A took my teeth. And what you need to know, that when you lose teeth, the body generates hard tissue of muscles where the teeth are missing, and then blocking the flow of energy. And this is when you become sick from all the parts that not getting blood and energy. Kind of cruel. And then the skull becoming stiff. I need to go here and then go downwards. And the secret is to put your hand, do a light touch, and talk with the muscle. And as it's stiffer, take it more time until it's giving up. If you lose your patience and get stressed or push hard enough, you will not fix it. So, by the way, I'm already dealing with the problem of the future. Now the problem is that you need to work 2 jobs in order to make a living. But at least this gives you something to do in purpose to your life, to support your kids. But in my system, you don't need to work much or at all. The machines can do everything. But then what? So you can have a grace period watching all the good TV shows and movies, but eventually you will run out. This is the sad part. You're not managing to do more Friends, Sex in the City. The way sex is allowed to say in PG-13. Or Bing Bang, or Farscape. Because they are running out of, they are recycling. X-Men. Our bus will come soon, so I will see if to pause it or stop and go to the next video. This is not my decision as well. Even if it's like accidental, where I go, the scenery, the tablet I'm using. Because if it was all about discovering that the matrix is matrix, it's fascinated for a while. Wow, it's all created, not accidental, architect. But it will not last because after all that it's becoming boring. Okay, so we live in simulation. I know, and I cannot give it to you because 25 years of experience of proving with reality. This is just the introduction. James Redfield with the Celestial Prophecy was the introduction show of mine. Yes, I know it's hard to believe because I'm homeless on a wheelchair that ride the bus. But actually this is securing your business and your future because if someone wants to compete with me, he will need to compete my prices. And then just like me, he will need to sit on a couch and ride the bus. The bus is coming, so for now we pause. I'm on the bus now and I'm showing you for now some empty chairs. There are many others, but I don't want to shoot because I don't know the legalities of people appearing in the video and getting sued. But I can tell you that most of the bus is empty. And I don't know if you can hear me because of the noise. So I will talk louder. You know what, we'll continue later. I will just stay enough for you to hear the retarded first automatic message on the bus. And then I will explain the connection of it to those signs that you have all over the place of the accident lawyers to prove a point.